to Real Talk, Real Life.
And today we're going to be covering why are people leaving the UK to live abroad.
The reason why people are leaving the UK is because of the rising cost of living in the UK.
Oh, it's extortionate now, isn't it? I mean, you've got the war going on. I didn't really want to touch on that, but it's actually increasing prices of petrol. You know, food prices were going up before the war hit. So, you know, it's just the cost of living in general.
That's basic,
and, you know,
basic things.
The salary has not really increased that much.
No.
So, you know, even if someone's trying to, you know, purchase property or even rent a property, the prices have, like, it's almost doubled.
Well, the thing
in
is,
some cases.
The average cost in rent now is about £1,300 a month. That's just rent alone. And that could be just for a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom property, depends on where it is, in rent. So just factoring that alone, without food,
to purchase,
travel, you know. Can you imagine if you had children as well?
Yeah.
You had to feed the kids.
You're finding that so many young people are actually opting to leave and, you know, find a better life, you know, affordable life elsewhere. You know, so these are some of the reasons. Also, there's a lot of, to me, there seems to be a lot of issues with racism as well. You know, I think it's more rife now than even before when my parents came over in the Windrush generation.
You think it would be, you know, people learn to live with each other in peace. But sadly, it's not that way. You know?
I think it's getting worse. You know, because you've got certain parties that are, you know, marching around and doing all sorts of things and making people feel uncomfortable. You know, in the areas that they're living. So exactly. that's another reason. But I do think that the main reason is the cost of living and, you know, the affordability for people. They just cannot
afford it anymore.
You know, afford it, and they like to relocate elsewhere where it's going to be more affordable.
That's right. And you know, it's a shame, but you know, we are losing a lot of the workforce to other countries. Things like people like nurses and doctors, with skilled people. You know, they're actually going abroad to work because the wages are a lot better, and the standard of living is a lot better as well. So, you know, the UK is it's kind of not going up. To me, it's going down. It's the standards are going down. You know.
Yeah, I mean, people are squeezed right now. You know, and I'm not talking about just working class people. It's affecting all. It's affecting business, industries. You know, they're relocating. A lot of companies are relocating, you know, because the taxes are quite high as well. So all these have an effect, and it makes an effect for people to make a decision to want to move. You know, also education. You know, a lot of the times nursery costs.
Oh my God!
It's like
I mean, if you have a child going to nursery, right, it's like paying an actual mortgage. So you can imagine you've got already paying a mortgage. And then you've got to find that I don't know what it is.
It's over £1,000.
What?
It's about
per month?
Yes.
To send a child to nursery.
1,300.
Oh my God, that's just crazy.
You know,
I can't imagine how people afford to live.
Yeah, and that's for per child. So and that's full time. You know, and if you look at that and you compare it to how much an average person gets paid, you know, it's not affordable.
It's crazy.
By the time you have a second or third child, you can't, not on those sort of figures, you know. You can't because you're talking about what, 3,600.
This is why people decide to not work and get the government to pay them to live at home and look after their kids.
That's what, and even with that, they can't live properly because it's not going to be affordable food-wise. You know, food is pricey. You know, if you go into the stores now just to get, let's say you want to do a bolognese and you want to buy mince.
Yes.
I remember when mince used to be like $2.99, $3.99.
Yeah.
In, you know, I'm talking about good stores now. You know, stores that have reputable food where, you know, they meet the welfare standard.
Yeah.
But it used to be quite, you know, quite reasonable. But now...
Well, how much is a tray of mince now? £6?
It's about £6, £6.99, £7, £7.99.
That's just the mince alone.
Yes, but chicken... I used to get organic, you name it,
chicken,
and the chicken when it was actually cheap was £10.99.
Right, how much is it now?
That same chicken, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh. It was like $14.99
for one chicken.
For a chicken, it was not even medium size.
Sunday roast. See what I mean? So if you have a family, you're feeding a family of 4 or 5, you get one little small chicken.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to buy 2, innit? That's what, £24.
That's it. And the worst thing is,
crazy.
The food is not even up to standard these days because they've got all sorts of crap in the food.
Yeah.
All sorts of chemicals, the things that they're doing to the food.
It doesn't taste like real food anymore. I was saying this to a friend of mine. The food don't taste like real food anymore.
No.
It doesn't. It feels like what they're doing to the food.
Yeah. So that's it. You can understand why people want to move, you know.
Away.
But the question is, where are they moving to, Janet?
Well, I know some of my friends have gone to Dubai to live. Now, people might say, why Dubai? Because it's really expensive. But I've been to Dubai about 5 times now. And I can just honestly say I just love Dubai. Even though it's expensive, but I just love the lifestyle and the way the place is clean. And it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is. And you know, Dubai, they have at least 80% people who are actually living there are actually foreign.
Foreign, that's right.
You know, so they do welcome people from other countries to be there to... You know, to work. They welcome lots of people, especially the younger generation. They want them over to help assist the workforce.
Yeah, I actually did some stats, actually. I did a little bit of research on why people are going to Dubai. And it basically says the reason why people are going to Dubai is because, one, is a 0% personal income tax. 0%. So when you earn your salary, you take home all of the money that you've earned.
And that's why a lot of people want to go, because they want to save
their
money to do other things.
Yeah. And it says the average age group of going to Dubai is
Let's guess. I'm saying, because I have not seen the sheet.
You've not seen the sheet.
I haven't seen the sheet, but I would say around 35 to... I would say about 29. Let me guess now. What do you think? I would say about maybe 29. No, 30. Between 30 and 50. How about that? Okay,
so the average age that's moving to Dubai to live is between 30 and 45 years old.
I was there. You know what? I was going to say 45.
Yeah. You're close.
I'm close.
Yeah? And the reasons why they're moving to Dubai is because of the private schools, and it's quite reasonably priced there to send your child to a private school, and tax-free salary, which is the main thing why they're moving. Yes. And the third one is the weather.
Ah, yeah.
Right?
The weather.
So, hot. The one thing with Dubai though, in the height of their summer, it gets to about 42, 45 degrees.
Yeah.
And so people cannot go outside, right?
Janet, I was outside, didn't it?
Was you? I don't know how you did that, Carol.
You know what? When I went to the beach and I was like, there was no one there. And I looked, I said, where is everyone?
Sorry.
And the person I was with said,
Carol, you can't be out of the heat.
Read the environment. It's hot. But you see, the thing is, I love the heat. I would actually lie down. I would lie down in the sun. Carol. No, I love it. Because you know what? I've always wanted to have that cool, you know, that nice dark cool
skin.
You know, like the Ugandan women?
Yes.
You know,
they've got that dark,
fantastic. Smooth. I tried to achieve that shade.
Yeah.
And, well, I won't say what happened.
You don't need to get any darker.
No, I love that shade. It's just so, you know, the blue-black?
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
It's beautiful, though.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, so but it's hard to get.
Yeah. So, but the other thing I wanted to say about Dubai, a lot of people, believe it or not, are low on vitamin D.
Yes.
And the reason why is because when it gets really hot, they can't go out in the sun. And not only that, the Arabian women, they cover their bodies, don't they?
Yes.
So they're not really exposed to the heat at all. So really, you would think that they'd be really healthy, but no, they're actually low on vitamin D. Some of them don't even know that they're low on vitamin D. But it's a fact that they're actually low on vitamin D. And the men as well, they cover their heads from head to toe.
Because of
and they have the big wrap on their head to cover themselves from the sun. But really, they're not getting any vitamin D.
No. But I do think you do have to have a level of vitamin D, the natural way.
So there's some balance, isn't there?
Yeah. But
so Carol, the other countries that they're moving to is America and Canada, isn't it?
America was number one. I don't know if it's still number one, but it was the top place where people were going because you had, like you said, the doctors going for work because it was. I mean, they pay so much more. It's like twice the amount they're getting in the UK. So why not? If the UK don't look after their citizens, well, they're going to leave, aren't they? So they have to be looked after.
Exactly.
But it would be also education because a lot of students opt to go and get educated in America, and so they rely on a lot of the influx of students to help boost their economy over there.
Right.
But I think number one is the Chinese students that they tend
But you have to be careful
get.
with America right now because obviously with the craziness going on in the world, we don't want to get too serious. But with there's some students had some issues in America with this ICE thing going on, where they tried to deport these students, from America. So America right now is a little bit of a touch and go zone. For me personally, anyway.
I'm sure many people have come back. But I know a few people their children are there right now and studying, and they're just worried.
Yeah, we are living in worrying times right now.
Yes.
But all we can say really is that you just support your family and your friends through this difficult time.
Yes.
That's all we can really say. But it is difficult, and because the war is on as well. Means that things are going to get even more expensive for us, unfortunately.
Yes, and it will affect most economies around the world anyway. But
on the upside, though.
On the upside, well,
what's the upside?
What's on the upside for America?
Well, for us in general, for people.
Well, it's looking a bit gloomy at the moment. It doesn't look a bit,
Oh my God!
You have to remember in the UK, students who have left school or left university,
they can't find no job.
They can't even. The students who have left school, they can't find a little Saturday job. The university graduates, they can't find a job.
No,
especially if they've been educating themselves for about 3-4 years, and come out and they're
can't find
told,
work.
You need experience. How are they going to get experience
if they don't give them?
If they're not given a chance. So it is a bit gloomy. But
they're not doing any internships because back in the days they used to do internships. That's how you gain experience.
That's right.
So you go and work for these big corporate companies. The big corporate companies need to step up, really.
I think they do.
And really offer these students and graduates internships. That's how you gain experience to get into the work market to work.
I think I'm a bit old-fashioned this way. I think what they need to do, good old-fashioned way, take them on, train them, and give them a salary, while they're being trained, and even if it's slightly less than the usual salary, but then once they've trained in that particular area, they get the full salary. And that's the best way. That's the best they can do.
But remember, companies are also being squeezed right now by the government because income tax has been raised. Right, so they're not taking on as many staff as they probably would do.
And like we said before, AI.
And AI, exactly. And another thing, we've got automation, which are taking a lot of the jobs. You walk in the supermarket now, you hardly see any staff.
So
check out. So it
looks a bit gloomy, and that's why people will most likely
people
be moving to various countries.
Elsewhere to live.
Yeah. The other place I would say, I know you've said Canada.
Yeah.
And still Canada is a popular place. Canada and Australia.
Yeah.
You know, but
I haven't really fancied Australia.
I think Australia is so far. It's so far. I mean, for me to sit on the plane for 24 hours,
it's a whole day,
and you're going to be. Night. If you want to meet your family members, you want to take a flight. You don't want to go that far. Although some people are doing it, you know.
Yeah.
But the other place,
a layover, so I stop over in Singapore.
Yes, that's another way of doing it. But it's such a long time, such a long flight,
and
it's just literally on the other side, isn't it? Outside the world.
Yeah.
But the other place I think is gaining and always has gained popularity is, what do you think I'm going to say?
Gaining popularity.
It's already got popularity, but it's always been gaining more and more popularity of people moving there to live.
Really?
Of all different nationalities.
Jamaica?
No.
Where?
Thailand.
Oh, yes. I love Thailand. I've been to Thailand.
Yeah.
I love that place.
You know what?
Have you been there, Carol?
I haven't. I haven't been to Thailand, but I want to go because
the place and the people are so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, Phuket. I've been to Phuket. Bear in mind, Phuket's got mosquitoes. But I didn't realise. I just wondered if I had all these bites on my legs. Didn't realise that they've got mosquitoes.
Yes.
But Thailand, Phuket, beaches are absolutely beautiful.
Talk about the prices. How much is it to a standard accommodation in Thailand?
Oh God, it's really cheap. That cheap. I mean, you can get if you wanted like not a hotel though, like an apartment Airbnb place to rent. You can actually get one for less than. £200.
Oh yeah.
£100 a night, less than that if you want to. Depends on the standard though, because you've got different standards.
Yeah,
so
and that's per month, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cheap.
Yeah, that's per month.
Thailand, and food is cheap, and the food is really, really nice. Really nice. If you like Thai food, then you'll like it.
I love Thai food.
Yeah.
And I know that
the flavours.
Yeah, I love Thai
really
food.
Nice. Yeah.
You know, so it is a place. I would love to go there.
Yeah.
And I probably would like to spend at least 4 weeks when I go.
Yeah, when you go, you need to spend a good amount of time because Thailand's it's such a big place, Thailand. It's not just Phuket, you've got other areas, you know, that you can visit as well.
Yeah.
And then you could be on the move, like book yourself into an Airbnb, you know, quite cheaply and move around, you know, Thailand and see the place.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think that destination, a lot of people have moved to
I'd love
Thailand.
to do that this year.
And I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
You know, so who knows? We might do
that,
a podcast on a trip to Thailand and many other places.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so I think that we've covered the reasons why.
We think people are leaving
why they're
the UK.
Leaving. What do you think?
Yeah, what do you think? Let us know. I mean, you know, give us your thoughts and some feedback.
Yes.
What you think? Why people are leaving the UK?
I also think that a lot of people are going to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Even though it suffers hurricanes. But I think many people are going
to the Caribbean.
Barbados.
Yeah, Jamaica.
It's very popular. Jamaica.
Trinidad.
You know, all the other...
St. Lucia.
Caribbean islands. All across the board because of the weather.
Yes.
You know, it's like you're on a permanent holiday, isn't it?
Tropical weather all year round.
I mean, come on.
Beautiful.
Greenery.
Yeah.
Spring water.
Sea water right there.
Great fruits and things.
Fresh fruits. Nothing's being sprayed with pesticides.
Yeah. But, you know, the world has opened up and... You know, with especially our younger generation, they are more adventurous.
Yeah.
You know, they go backpacking all around the world. You know, so these are some of the reasons what we think the reason why people are actually leaving the UK.
Yeah. So give us your views, you know, in the comments, and you know, thank you for watching us. And you know, one of the most important things for our channel is that, you know, to get it growing, is that you like it and share it, and most important, subscribe.
Yes.
Okay? Because that's the only way our channel will grow.
Yeah, that's the only way. And I know that sometimes it's an effort to just click
that little button saying like.
But it will help us a big deal, you know, because we do want to, you know, share our content to as many people as possible.
Thank you. And we love what we're doing, don't we,
Yes,
Carol?
we do.
Yeah, we love what we're doing. We really do. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Until the next time.